Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubs look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Alex Young gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Ian Happ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded to third, fielded cleanly. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 3, Evan.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Anderson will take care of this one to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. Striding into the box, Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the shortstop,
in there for strike
Alan.
1, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the
Batting
inside
second.
corner, it's
The
going to be a
second
tough
baseman.
pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. High in the air down the right field line. Almora is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Digging
The
in,
center fielder.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Andrew.
No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Batting fourth. The
Hey,
third
just a nice
baseman.
piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's down to third. To Sandberg at second. On to first, a double play.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
Into the box now.
Bruce
Hunter. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Alex Kirilloff, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kirilloff.
First pitch on its way. Kirilloff stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Castano has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Garrett Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh.
Set to get his day
right
started,
fielder.
Aristides
Number
Aquino.
24.
And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down. Stepping into the box, Victor Caratini. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
McCutcheon will slide over and
Batting
put
eighth,
this one away.
the
And
right
that's
fielder,
out number
Bob.
one.
Albert Almora.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Albert Almora is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's foul.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Ball.
3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth,
So here now is the pitcher, Daniel Castano.
Castano.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ha! 0-1.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. To 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Xavier.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Happ waits on it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Alex Young. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So bases are empty here with
shortstop,
2 gone.
Alan
And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop,
Trammell.
Alan Trammell. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is all set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting power threat, Ian Happ.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Evan Longoria. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Martinez.
Now
He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman,
At the plate, Bruce Hunter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire 1 in the inning for the Cubs.
leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more.
Ready for another chance? Alex Kirilloff, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Victor Caratini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
So here's Albert Almora next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
1-0.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him.
Now batting,
And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Daniel Castano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Play ball.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits. Stepping into the box, Garrett Anderson. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in now, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now, Xavier Fernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Xavier.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit down the third baseline. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's set. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Sandberg stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Martinez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Jesse Winker is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jesse Winker.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, no.
2-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Alan Trammell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Longoria has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
McCutchen.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Lance Lynn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35. Lance.
So in now for Chicago.
Lynn.
Bruce Hunter. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the at-bat. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner at second. Nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jason Hayward get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out.
Jason Hayward.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hayward has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now batting.
Digging in, Daniel Castano. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself. And Jason Hayward will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Windup and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Suarez left field and carrying well. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box, Alex Kirilloff. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
In now for the Reds, Garrett Anderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Aristides Aquino is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done is thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. 8th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 2-1.
Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Evan Longoria is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Aquino moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so.
Oh, and he misses it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Xavier Fernandez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Reese Hines will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2. So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short, right to him. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ryan Sandberg. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting. Center fielder.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is. It's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Lee Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starling Marte stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. called strike 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count remains at 0-2. The pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. And now here's the third time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. And he'll step out for a fourth time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. The next 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
You can't ask for anything more than
Now
getting the
batting.
leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate.
Hunter.
He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
Your
Anthony
attention,
Rizzo
please.
come on to pinch
Pitching
hit now
for the
with a
Cubs.
runner at first and nobody
Number
out.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Let's play ball. Out.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Smith, playing here in his age 29 season. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great. Ouch, that one hit him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way.
The catcher.
Looked like he lost his
Pitcher.
release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Victor Caratini. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds
3
off for
balls,
ball
1
3.
strike.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Jackie Robinson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 42, Jackie Robinson.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So far on the year, Robinson comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Reds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Lance Lynn earns his team-leading 11th win. Lee Smith wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.